campus of UCeff. The Knights are ready to rock an FBC Mortgage Stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the UCeff Knights. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Raiders will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UCF's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Hands it off. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll go to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, gets it to the 20-yard line. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have the national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and here's the committee say, oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The Knights will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Red Raiders offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, run and throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
The give on the inside. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. Picking up bang. They've got to push back, but it's still 3rd and goal. really be aggressive after that last play in 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kick.
Open runway. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense on balance? Because they are a good one. And you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He wants to throw. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The give to the tailback. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The Knights are on the move. To the ground. He's got it again.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And And the offense tries to slip in the screen. That's a good play on 3rd and short. If you can get them aggressive and a defense aggressive, but the defense sniffed it out, shut that play down before it even started.
The Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Back to pass, it's Price. He's right on target.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. It's complete to the right. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. His way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Price. Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Okay, we're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pulls it in.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And finds a soft spot. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. Motion from the offense. Ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Got it. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. On the move. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out from the 30-yard line. The Knights moving quickly to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Going to try to get it himself. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
And this is the exact start you want. The offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. We're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, positive yards, make the right read the guy, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next one.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes the connection. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so he can go get the first down.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you don't want to get a little bit more aggressive.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different and give this offense something to think about.
It'll be a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. On the offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They'll try to pick up the first. Sweet feet on the move. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Well, the head coach said he was going to be aggressive. 4th and 2 is kind of right on that edge, but he goes for it and gets it done.
They said he was going to be aggressive, and he backed it up. That's one thing you want to see. You want to hear your coaches talk, and you want to see him back it up on the field.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. These guys having success left and right. No sir, no mas, get it together.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. After run, now throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've held the ball forever. Tremendous drive, but what a win for the defense if they can force a field goal. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jamison. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Steps away to find some room. And the 45 on its way. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
On on second down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Pressure coming. He's going to run it. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there in Orlando. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same time.
He'll pitch it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He'll ride his man on the option. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Burnett. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To give to the big fullback. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field.
42, Spider. 4-2.
They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that run.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. Will replay the down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Price. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Now, this opportunity on offense, QB and receiver just not on the same page.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback moving. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The give out of the gun. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got his man. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. down.
I love the aggressive nature on offense here. You're winning this game. A lot of coaches would choose to punt on that fourth down and just go play defense and try to ice this thing, but not them. They're going to try to lead their offense out there. That's the third, fourth down they've been able to convert.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Red Raiders trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to run it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal coming up.
Black 24. Black 24.
He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still in the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this is the third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the field.
Ringo.
This option. See if you can get the defense in a line.
Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the pummeling has started. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work.
Moves. Alert.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's brought down, but there's a flag. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Okay, ready?
On first down, here comes this offense.
Cricket. Low.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Stopped after making the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He wants to pass it on second down. They're setting up the screen. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
On the ready.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Easy.
Power football with the run. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Got it.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
6-9-1. Gator Spar. Come on.
Quick release on the RPO. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And the Red Raiders get it past the sticks.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make it for him.
He leaves it with his back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How about the defense? Pass rush, one man coverage in the back end. Either win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you.
Okay, ready?
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
3:25.
Gonna run it. It's Burnett. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. UCeff has it once again. What do you think about that? One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
Here we go.
He wants to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go on.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Ready up.
Now on second down.
Get set. Get set.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking for space. It's Burnett. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and beating the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. We're just going to see what the offense does on this next one.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
How easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Jamison. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Costa. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
Easy.
He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Jamison. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. And be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. And that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
He'll come out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Daniels. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He's going. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And the fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop it for a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They were ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Sticks it in his belt. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. They'll operate out of split back.
Slide 22. Hey.
The run from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked.